Sit back and throw one back with your pinky in the air and a middle finger to the world and join me, the eclectic gentleman Stephen Watts, as we look back on this day in pro wrestling history. But before we do, put that drink down, like, share, and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get our wrestling history on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is June 8th, and we're going to start off as we always do on a positive note. That's right, these are your pro wrestling birthdays. 1906, the man who invented the pile driver, Wild Bill Longson. 1954, the Beast, Dan Severn. 1965, Chris Tatanka Chavis. 1988, Big Dan Matha. And last but not least, 1994, the vivacious Liv Morgan. And we're gonna keep that positivity train a-rolling. That's right, these are your pro wrestling history highlights for June 8th. Making a super short trip in the Wayback Machine today, as we start in 1985. Black Bart defeats Ronnie Garvin for the NWA National Heavyweight title in Atlanta, Georgia. Skipping ahead 3 years to 1988, the second Clash of the Champions event was held at the James L. Knight Center in Miami, Florida, and was broadcast live on TBS, subtitled Miami Mayhem. Ric Flair joined Tony Schiavone on commentary for the broadcast, and every match on the show went over 10 minutes. With such matches as United States Champion Barry Windham successfully defending his title against Brad Armstrong, the United States Tag Team Champions, the Fantastics, defeating the Sheepherders, and of course, the main event, the NWA World Tag Team Champions Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard versus Sting and Dusty Rhodes, ending in a double disqualification. Skipping ahead 2 years to 1990 and landing in Japan, where we see Stan Hansen defeat Terry Gordy to win the All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown. Skipping ahead 7 years to 1997, the WWF hold the King of the Ring pay-per-view at the Providence Center in Rhode Island. The show sees Triple H defeat Mankind to win the King of the Ring tournament. Also in the main event, WWF World Heavyweight Champion The Undertaker successfully defends his title against Farouk. And last but not least, on our super short trip in pro wrestling history today, 1999, Ivory defeats Deborah for the WWF Women's title in Worcester, Massachusetts. Those were your short but sweet pro wrestling history highlights for June 8th. I'm the eclectic gentleman Stephen Watts, and we'll see you tomorrow.